Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Brittany, and in today's video I have a very special video for you guys because this will be my first time collaborating with a wig company to create my own wig. So this has been a long time coming. I've always wanted to have like a collaboration with a company to create my own wig. I'm collaborating with one of my favorite human hair companies, which is MyFirstWig. If you are somebody who's been subscribed to me for a while, you know MyFirstWig is one of my favorite human hair companies because I like the quality of the wigs that they produce, and they're kind of like, they can be like on the higher end, but they're compared to some other companies, they're kind of like in the middle with the prices. So I definitely wanted to collaborate with them. And of course it's going to be with a headband wig. So when they reached out to me after the success of like the first headband wigs that I featured on my channel in July, they reached out to me in August to do a collaboration. I was kind of like, what kind of wig would I want to be in my line? I'm only going to be showing you guys one, but I do have some ideas for some other ones that I might have for you guys in the future. But I was thinking one of my all-time favorite wigs is Model Model's Pop Blossom. And if you have been subscribed to my channel for probably the last 3.5 to 4 years, that wig was my absolute favorite, especially for fall winter. But for some reason Model discontinued it, and I was super upset. I was like, I've gotten in their DMs and asked them like, when is it coming back? I've left comments on their page like recently, like a few weeks ago. They're not bringing that wig back, but I love that wig so much. So I wanted to try to do a human hair version of Pop Blossom. So she is going to be a curly texture. This is what she looks like here. You guys saw the unboxing. Look at the peekaboo highlights there. The highlights are kind of like a coppery color. I tried to mimic the PB cinnamon color that Model has, but in a human hair version. So this is what the curl pattern looks like. And the curl pattern that is on Model is very unique. It's like a corkscrew kind of look, but that's really hard to mimic as a human hair wig. So this is a very pretty curl pattern, but it's not the exact curl pattern as Pop Blossom. So this is inspired by Pop Blossom, but it's not going to be the exact same. I'm so excited that they see enough in me to have my own line, you know, because it's always been like the heavy hitters like Vicky Logan and other bigger YouTubers, but you know, I'm mentioned in that sentence too now. So I'm really proud of how far I've come on my channel. If you don't know, you're new to my channel, I've had my YouTube channel for 7.5 years. I started when I was 22. I am 30 now. I started March 30th of 2013. And I remember I did this wig tag video like 2 years ago. And I was like, a wig that would embody me would be Model Model's Pop Blossom. And I was like, that would be dope to do, like just to have my own wig. And so shout out to MyFirstWig for collaborating with me all these years and now having my own wig. And I think that's super cool. So and shout out to my subscribers who have been rocking with me for a long time. Shout out to the new ones, but especially the ones who have been rocking with me for years. You have seen the growth and progression over the years, and especially in 2020, because I kind of, here's a little, you know, a little heart-to-heart moment. If you have been doing YouTube for a super long time, sometimes the older YouTubers get kind of left out of the conversation and they kind of just focus on whoever's hot now. But it's so dope to still be growing in 2020 and not kind of stale and still growing. So I'm just super excited about everything that's happening and all that is to come. So yeah, so this is what she looks like. I haven't tried her on at all, but they sent me like different pictures along the way to see how I felt about it, and we made some changes. So I tried to get that coppery peekaboo cinnamon color going on for the fall. You guys saw the unboxing and everything and the cap construction. It's just like the other MyFirstWigs units that I've tried. I've tried the Abe one, love it, and Destiny, which I love. So this is it closely resembles Destiny with the curl pattern. Destiny might have a thicker curl. This is probably a tighter curl. I have washed her. I washed her last week and she's just been air drying for like over a week. She feels super soft, and I usually wash my wigs with whatever I have on hand. This one wasn't dirty because it's brand new. When my wigs aren't dirty, but I still want to wash them before I put them on for the first time, I use conditioner and I use my Demon style brush to clump the curls, and I let it air dry overnight or for longer than that. So that's what I've done so far. I gotta get my edges together. So I'm gonna be using the She Is Bomb Edge Control. I've been raving about this for the last month and a half. Well, Natural Joy, she put me onto this, and I haven't looked back because you guys know I love my edge booster, but I've been reaching for this so much. So I did my makeup, and I make sure to wipe off my edges before I put on my edge control, because when your foundation mixes in with your edge control, it can kind of look cakey. And after I do my edges, I'm going to show you guys how my hair looks underneath my wigs, because I've been getting a lot of newbies to my channel and they want to know, like, how am I able to have my wigs lay so flat when I'm wearing my wigs. And I'll show you guys that after I lay my edges. Alright, so I washed my natural hair this morning, and I just have my hair braided into 4 big plaits. So I have one up here, one in the back, and then one in the back. I have 4 plaits, 2 in the back and then 2 in the front. So that's what I do. If you have thicker hair, you're gonna have to use probably more than 4 plaits, but my hair is not super crazy thick, so I can get away with that. I'm going to put on my wig grip because I don't want to use the combs in here. Wig grips are in existence so you can preserve your edges and keep your wig from sliding. I have said this in a lot of my recent videos, and this is a good way to not have to use the combs in your headband wigs or even your synthetic half wigs, so you can keep your edges. And this is coming from experience because you guys know I've been doing wig reviews for a long time, and I started off with half wigs, and with using those combs I did experience some hair loss on my edges and stuff because I was using those combs. But wig grips are here to save our edges. She does have a snug fit to her, so I'm going to pin her up. You see that color popping in the front? So I'm gonna start fluffing her out. I'm excited, y'all. Okay, she is giving me a little bit of Pot Blossom. She's more yucky feeling, or like not kinky curly like a 3C, like a 3C 4A kind of wig, but it's like a looser pattern, but it still has some texture to it. So they did a good job. Oh, because I was telling them, like, I am obsessed with this wig. It has to look like it. But they were like, it's going to be close, but it won't be exactly like Pot Blossom. But they did a good job. And I used to give her a little flip over kind of look, so they did a good job. Shout out to MyFirstWig for listening to me. Okay, this is definitely some fall vibes. And then I got this kimono on that I got from Target, like, I don't know, 4 years ago. I'm feeling like a boho queen like right now. Oh, she looks pretty. And I have gotten a few people ask if you have, your edges are gray and you want to wear like darker wigs, or you're somebody that has like thinner edges but they're not completely gone but you want to spruce them up a little bit more. Eben New York has colored edges. I've seen Lovely LaShawn review that edge control years ago, and then I've recently seen Natural Joy feature that in her video as well. So you can use that to kind of fill in your edges. This turned out super cute. They did that. They did a good job. Oh my gosh, this does look like a good, usually don't dupe, you know, human hair wigs for synthetic wigs, but I loved Model Pot Blossom so much I needed a human hair version. So they did a good job with this. Look at the colors. Get into the color. Oh my god. Oh, this looks good. And I will like insert some pictures of how this compares to Destiny, because I do feel like this is a bit more kinky looking than Destiny. And let's just do this. So my hairline naturally just looks like that, like have like a thinner spot in the front. It's just always been that way. It's not hair loss, but I just want to spruce it up and fill it in a little bit. So I'm just going to use some matte black eyeshadow right here, just a little bit on a makeup brush, and just kind of fill it in a little bit. Yes! I gotta go take pictures and all that, and then I'm gonna try on some of my headbands that I've accumulated over the last 2 or 3 months. But this is so me. This looks like me. Okay, I hope y'all don't think I'm gassing this up because it's mine, but this does look like Pot Blossom. I went downstairs to take my selfies and everything that will be like on the site and stuff and on my Instagram. And before I did that, I went in Adrian's office. He had on earphones and stuff, and I tapped him on his shoulder and he perked up because he saw this and he was like, that looks like how you used to wear your hair. And he's talking about Pot Blossom. So he approves. He thought this was really pretty on me. He said it looks like me. And that is what I wanted. I feel like Pot Blossom always was like my signature wig, and that's why I was so upset when it was discontinued. And they nailed it. This looks like it, just like a half wig version. Super excited, y'all. So I'm gonna try it on with some headbands and see what it looks like. And if I'm out of breath, it's because when I'm taking selfies and stuff, I go downstairs because it has like a big window. Let's go with something. Duh, mustard yellow. We looking super fall today, okay? And if I can find links to, you know, some of these headbands, because some of them were sent to me and some of them I bought myself. I bought this one off of Amazon, so. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Alright guys, so you have seen a few styles and a few headband swaps and stuff. So this is my first signature wig here that I'm bringing you guys, and this was my first time trying it on. I've been back and forth with emails and stuff with MyFirstWig deciding on how it looks and everything, but I think they did a great job with making this look like Pot Blossom. And I think we're going to be calling this Blossom because obviously it's an ode to Pot Blossom, so I'm super excited about this, and it's really cute. It's super, super cute. So the links to it will be in the description box, as well as the specs and everything. So, you know, support if you want to, support if you can. Shout out to MyFirstWig for just seeing something in me and, you know, doing this with me. I think it's so awesome, so dope. We've come so far on this channel. Shout out to you guys for rocking with me. If you are new here, please consider subscribing before you leave. And if you are an oldie but a goodie, just shout out to you for just keep coming back and supporting my content. If you want to be a part of Premiere Squad, shout out to Premiere Squad. All you have to do is subscribe to my channel, turn on your notifications, and then you should be notified every time I do premieres, because I do them quite often. So yes, so thank you guys so much for watching, and talk to me in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.